Hey guys, Sam here from keycommerce.com, and I was just asked a question, and a very common question on my YouTube channel. Why increase your bids if you're already profitable on your campaigns in Google Ads? It is a very good question, and it makes sense on the top level, but when you dig deeper and you really understand how the Google Ads auction works, you can understand that increasing your bids when you're already profitable can actually lead to way more volume of profits. Let me explain. Okay, so the way the Google Ads auction works is that you're going to set a maximum CPC, and Google will set this for you if you do automated bidding strategies, but everyone has to pay a cost per click. It's called pay-per-click marketing. Now, the cost that you're willing to pay is used in relation to your quality score to work out your ad rank. And basically, in simple terms, there's a lot to get into here. I want to make a video on the whole auction, how it works. But in simple terms, if you're willing to pay more per click, then you're going to get a high position in the auction and you're going to get a bigger volume of clicks. But those clicks are going to be more expensive per click. This is how it works. Now, how does this relate to profitability? So you have two metrics you have to think about here. You have the average profit per conversion and then the actual total volume of profits. And there's a bit of a battle between these two metrics right now when you're asking this question, because you might be profitable on a product level, so every conversion is making you so much profit, but because your bids are so low, you're just not getting the volume of clicks to make a massive volume of profits. Because, it's really theoretically, and this is practically as well, you can increase your bids in your campaigns. And yes, your average cost per conversion is going to increase, potentially just a little bit, but because you're ranking higher in the results, you're going to get a bigger percentage of the total clicks available in the market. You're going to get more traffic, and as long as you maintain the same conversion rate on that traffic, which is very highly likely, you're going to get way more conversions. So you could pay $5 as a cost per conversion and get 1 conversion, or you could pay $10 and get 30 conversions. And it's not a direct linear relationship here, guys. You need to test it out and see for yourself, because you might make less per conversion in profit, but suddenly you're selling 50 products and boom, you're making $1,000 rather than just $50. Do you see what I mean here? And so even though your ad spend is going to go up and go up as a cost per conversion, there's going to be a spot there where you're actually going to balance the average profit per conversion and the number of conversions to find the ultimate amount of profit. And I don't mean profit per conversion, I mean actual dollar amount of $10,000 or what have you in your bank account at the end of the month by balancing those bids. So that's why you need to, that's why really a good way to look at it is looking at your return on ad spend as well as your conversion value. Those are two metrics that you can look at the same time and try and maximize that profit generated. But really, at the end of the day, and I've talked about this in my custom columns video, I'll link it in the description as well. You want to add in that custom column that shows you the profit generated, because then you can see that and track it on a monthly basis and compare that to the number of clicks you're getting, compare that to the actual volume of clicks and the cost per conversion and all these metrics to try and find that balance between volume of conversions and actual profit per conversion. Anyway, guys, I hope that explained the question here. It's quite a complicated question when you really think about it, because you need to understand how the ad auction works. Now, I haven't made a video on this yet, but I really want to. If you're watching this now after August 2020, then it's a good chance I've made this video, and I'm going to try and do the best I can to explain this, because once you understand how the ad auction works with Google, how you understand that how Google ranks your ads, shopping ads, search ads, even display ads on their network, is by looking at your quality score and your maximum CPC and multiplying these together to find your ad rank. Once you understand how this works and how that positions you against your competitors and how much it affects how much you actually pay for the clicks and how much they pay, man, it's powerful stuff, because then you know how to optimize this system, what levers to pull. And that's why people watch my videos and they go, wow, like he's teaching stuff that people aren't teaching. It's because I spent a lot of time really figuring out how this system works. Because once you do that, it's no longer, you won't ask the questions like, oh, what should I do in this situation? What should I do in this? Because you'll just know. Because it just makes sense. It's like you see the Matrix. It's like a weird thing like that. And this is what digital marketing, once you get really into it and learn it, you'll start seeing all these tools and you'll suddenly learn, not suddenly, but over time, you'll learn how to use these together to achieve your goals, which is almost always maximizing the profit generated for your store. Anyway, guys, that's my big answer to the question. Hope that helped. If this video was useful, please give it a thumbs up. I really appreciate that. If you have any feedback or any other questions on the topic, leave them in the comments below. I'll do my best to answer them as best I can. Otherwise, watch my other videos. I teach a lot about this sort of stuff, especially my bidding video on how to do Google Shopping bids, and how I start my bidding for campaigns, because it really talks about this sort of strategy and how the ad auction works as well. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.